Kelulut forage extensively and effectively includes nectar, pollen, and resin. They are resource generalists rather than specialists, which is born out of necessity given the conditions found in tropical lowland dipterocarp forests. Colonies of Kelulut generally consist of one queen, the only female capable of producing eggs. Several thousand drones are males capable of fertilizing female Kelulut as well as tens of thousands of female Kelulut as workers. The rearing of queens in Kelulut is determined by the amount of food that is provided to the larvae, unlike honeybees where royal jelly is the determinant of queen rearing. In honey production, drones or males Kelulut play an important role in collecting nectar from flower sources close to their nests. Without an adequate supply of nectar and pollen, Kelulut will find new places to be used as new settlements. Nectar is a sweet juice obtained from the middle part of the flower, and pollen is a powder found in the anther part of the flower. Nectar contains 80 to 95% water and 5 to 20% sucrose or table sugar. Kelulut will get a supply of nectar and pollen within an area of 800 meters for large-sized Kelulut such as Geniotrigona thoracica, while small-sized Kelulut source area is more limited. Is the nectar collected by the Kelulut a honey? Nectar is a clear liquid that has a not-so-sweet taste. It needs to go through several processes in the hive before being converted into a high-sugar food store or honey. In this video, I would like to share brief information on how Kelulut produces honey. There are many people who still forget about the enzymatic process that is done by some female Kelulut after receiving nectar from a drone. Because the harvested honey is often disputed because of its validity and also the category of raw honey or saturated honey. Is the liquid we harvest all this time honey, or is it still categorized as nectar? Before continuing to watch this video further, please press the subscription button for those who have not subscribed to this channel, and press the bell button so you will receive a notification when the new video is uploaded. For your information, everything is free and you don't have to pay anything. Always support sharing like this so that more other information can be shared. During Kelulut collected nectar from flowers and then stored it in a special sac in his stomach. Kelulut will continue to collect nectar until his honey sac is full and he needs to visit 50 to 100 flower buds before returning to the nest. And if the Kelulut that brings home the nectar is hungry, the valve in its sac will open and part of the load enters its own stomach to be converted into energy for its own needs. Upon arrival at the hive, the forager Kelulut will deliver the nectar to the house Kelulut through its proboscis, straw-like tongue, which aims to catalyze the hydrolysis of sucrose disaccharides into glucose and fructose. Inside the hive, house Kelulut spread nectar from individual to individual to undergo a special enzymatic reaction process. 3 to 4 house Kelulut will be involved to reduce the water content to a level less than 28%. And among the enzymatic reaction processes carried out by each host rheumatism include amylase enzyme breaks down amylose into glucose. Glucose is what makes honey sweeter. Glucose oxide enzyme breaks down glucose and stabilizes the pH of honey. Catalase enzyme converts hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen. At this point, the last house bee revives the inverted nectar into a cup of honey. Kelulut has a constant attitude to cleanse and treat itself, so he can work more efficiently to produce honey and pollen. Humans must understand the welcome efforts to produce honey. Understanding enzymatic reaction processes causes us to harvest nectar that has not been converted into honey. Hopefully, this partnership can help understand the right time to harvest honey and get the best. And please give constructive views and comments so that Kelulut farming activities are more implemented.